All right, y'all. We are now officially back and live with another episode of Off the Bench Podcast, man. And we gonna dive into this episode real quickly and shortly. Make sure y'all go and hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Definitely hit that subscribe button. We almost at 300 subscribers, man. We growing slowly but surely. That's why I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. Hey, and also I need y'all to go ahead and head over to the audio streaming platforms as well, Apple Music, Spotify. Just type in off the bench show all together underscore. Off the bench show underscore all together. You can find me there on YouTube, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcast, whatever. Streaming audios, and also the visual right here on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, because I got a lot more in store for y'all. Not that the NBA season is officially over, but enough of that. Let's go ahead into it because the Boston Celtics had just won the NBA championship. Yes, the Boston Celtics has won the NBA championship. They are now NBA champions. They first championship since 2008. Yes, since Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett was in the uniform, the Boston Celtics they did it. And I must say, they did it in great fashion, historic fashion. This whole playoff run has been nothing short of sensational from the Boston Celtics, man. They got to give a round of applause and congratulations to them because you know a lot of heat been thrown on to the Boston Celtics. You know, after they've been getting a lot of scrutiny and all these things. People didn't really care about what they did in the regular season or what they did in the first round, the second round, the third round. They wanted to see what was they gonna do in the NBA finals. And Lord knows they came and they delivered. You know, they was a poised team. They stuck to the game plan. They knew who they was as a unit. And they came out there and executed game in and game out. Nothing short of sensational from them. You know, they only lost 3 games this whole playoff run. Just congratulations to the Boston Celtics, man. I just can't say that enough. You know, Jason Tatum been getting a lot of heat, a lot of flack over these past couple years since the 2022 finals against the Golden State Warriors 2 years back. He came back in this playoff run and showed y'all that he can be the best player. Arguably, well, I know Jalen Brown. You know, he was it been a lot of speculation that arguably he probably been the best player in this playoff run, but still. Jason Tatum, he did whatever his team needed him to do to win a ball game. He wasn't out there stat chasing. He was out there playing winning basketball, and that's what you needed from the Boston Celtics. And it was a collective effort. You know, the Boston Celtics they were just the better team, 1 through 15. You know, you had game. It was different guys in different games for the Boston Celtics. Each game they won. Game one, you seen Kristaps Porzingis. He came back after not playing in 40, 30 some days, 40 some days, and he came back in game one, gave them a spurt. And ultimately, we're getting them over the hump and winning game one in dominant fashion. Game two, it was Derek White, Drew Holiday. It was the role guys. You know, obviously Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, they did what they did. But it was just a collective effort that what you seeing from the Boston Celtics. Sam Hauser. Shout out to Sam Hauser. Peyton Pritchard, the unsung hero. With two games in this series, he didn't hit half court heaves. The half court heave master, Peyton Pritchard. Man, I know TD Gordon. Hey, I know the whole Boston Celtics fans. If you're a Boston Celtics fan, if you're watching this, I know you ecstatic right now. You know, my step pops, my mom, they Boston Celtics fans. They not gonna show up, but I know they happy right now. You know, they probably gonna go on a victory lap after I get done recording, or maybe tomorrow morning when everything, you know what I'm saying, everything time to start to settle in and it's time to go on that parade. I just know I ain't gonna be able to hear the end of it. My homeboy Aaron, he been the ride or die Boston Celtics fans. He been with him through good, bad, to ugly. He finally done found him some success and finally got him a ring. Got it cheering for the Boston Celtics that are all the painful years that he dreadful years that he had to go through. Hey, can't stress it enough, man. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics. They did that, man. Coach Mazzulla had them boys ready to go, kept these boys to the game plan, and I got to give a lot of credit to Joe Mazzulla. Now I ain't gonna lie, I have gave Joe Mazzulla a lot of slack, uh, a lot of scrutiny about his coaching philosophy and all these things. But come to figure out, it worked. number one offense throughout the whole course of the season, best team throughout the course of the season, dominant playoff run, only losing 3 games, a gentleman sweep in the NBA Finals, had them boys ready to go. You know, I gotta salute them. Uh, Now before I get too deep into the Boston Celtics, I'm gonna get into them a little bit later on to the show, a little bit after this, you know. But congratulations to them. But for the Dallas Mavericks, it's not the end for the Dallas Mavericks. Definitely not the end. Before I get into that though, I just want to know this game. What the hell was Jason Kidd thinking? Game 4, they came out with a good game plan. They executed their game plan and won by 38 damn points. They turn around game 5 and come back and play this game. I didn't know who the hell the Dallas Mavericks was today. Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, not gonna cut it. Both of y'all should be ashamed of yourself. You supposed to be the star players, the superstar players of y'all team. I ain't know where y'all was tonight. I ain't no Dallas Mavericks fan, but I was hurt. Because what was Luka and where was Kyrie? Josh Green, he out there shooting threes, and that's damn sure not his game. He out there knocking down threes. He 5 for 5, 3, doing all these things. PJ Washington, he out there bringing up the ball. Derrick Jones Jr., everything was just bad. Now, game 4, y'all had a good game plan. Y'all attacked the paint. Y'all killed the Boston Celtics in the paint. And what y'all do, turn around this game, y'all was scared. Y'all was scared of that paint. Y'all started out this game shooting 4 to 5 consecutive threes, and it was brick. Brick after brick after brick. Dallas Mavericks should be ashamed of themselves. After this performance they put, your season is on the line. The Larry O'Brien trophy is on the line. A NBA ring is on the line. And yeah, that's how y'all came out and played. You look scared. Y'all look unprepared. Y'all just didn't look like y'all ready to go tonight. Luka understand. He got a lot going on with his knees. He been having to shoot up his knees and all these things. He moves slow as hell already. So him having knee problems just gonna do nothing but just make it worse. But damn, I wasn't expecting this type of performance from y'all. Especially this type of coaching job. I done gave Jason Kidd his flowers, this whole playoff run, and he came out and do this in the whole finals. These lineups was trash. Maxi Kleber shouldn't have been on the court. He wasn't helpful. He had a shoulder problem, and you knew that coming in. You knew that coming into the series, and you still threw him out there, and he wasn't making shots. The hell was you thinking? But nonetheless, this is not the end for the Dallas Mavericks. You know, this is what they had to. You know, sometimes this is what it takes to ultimately get over that mountain hump. You know, you got to give a big shout out to the Dallas Mavericks to even get to this point. There's a very young ball club. Nobody except for Kyrie Irving has been in this type of moment, been in that type of atmosphere, been in that type of environment before. You know, they made it to the finals. They is an extremely young team, an inexperienced team, and they got this far in the West where they had to go through OKC, the number 1 seed in the West. They had to go through the Los Angeles Clippers. They had to go through the red hot Minnesota Timberwolves, number 1 defense throughout the whole season, and just to come short to the Boston Celtics, the best team in the NBA by far. Yes, the Boston Celtics was by far the best team in the NBA this season. No shame in that. Sometimes you just lose. Boston Celtics was just a better team, and that was just on full display today. You got to learn how to win before you ultimately can win, and this was this process for the Dallas Mavericks. I don't think this is over for the Dallas Mavericks. I definitely think they will be back. I don't know if it's gonna be next year, but I definitely think they're gonna be back. Derrick Jones Jr., you got to bring the team back. PJ Washington, 25 years old. Derrick Jones Jr., he 26, 27. Luka, 25. That's your star player right there, your franchise player. You got Josh Green, a capable defender, still growing and improving as a young player in his league, as a good role player in his league. He's 24 years old. Derek Lively, a rookie, showed you tremendous spurts and tremendous growth over this whole playoff run. Derek, Daniel Gafford, young player, 24 years old. The Dallas Mavericks is a young team. So I just don't want to say that they not gonna be back and this was their only opportunity to win a championship because it ain't. I definitely think they're gonna be back, but like I said, about Celtics, they was the better team. And sometimes you go up against a better team to get that experience because you got to learn how to win before you can win. The Boston Celtics were just in this position 2 years ago when they faced the Golden State Warriors. They was inexperienced. They wasn't ready yet. And ultimately, they fell short to a team that was more experienced, that been there before, that knew how to win, and they lost. Fast forward now, they got the experience. They got the players. They got the pieces that ultimately needed to get them over the hump. And that's what I think the Dallas Mavericks got the opportunity to do. Now, like I said though, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, they should be ashamed of themselves. Y'all the star players, the Dallas Mavericks, the whole organization, the fans, your teammates, you let them down. They was relying on you, they counting on you, and y'all came out and gave them absolutely nothing. Damn, all them points y'all had in the third, fourth quarter, the game was over with at halftime. Once Peyton Pritchard hit that shot, that was all she wrote. The fat lady was singing at that point in time right there. That was demoralizing, and that was a soul snatcher right there. Enough with the Dallas Mavericks because it's not about them. It's not about them. This is all about the Boston Celtics and how great the Boston Celtics was. Like I said, I got to give them a round of applause. Got to tip my hat to them, salute them, do all those type of things, especially to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum not this. Jason Tatum not that. Jason Tatum, he playing bad. Or we need him to do this. He facing all this scrutiny. People hold him to this high expectation, to this high standard because Kobe was his mentor. Yes, he was a number two draft pick, number two draft pick, 3-time All NBA player. But now what y'all gonna say now? He an NBA champion. Not too many people can say that. He got hardware. He got jewelry now. He's a champion. Maybe even got him finna hold up that Bill Russell Finals MVP trophy. Add to his resume. Damn them stats. Because at the end of the day, if you don't win, them stats don't mean nothing. Jason Tatum, he brought up a good point. Kobe got 5 rings. Kobe only got 2 Finals MVPs. Steph got 4 rings. He only got 1 Finals MVP. Hey, man. Winning is not about accolades all the time. Winning is about winning and doing what your team needs you to do to win. Winning is the ultimate part of the goal. And they achieved that. And they did it in dominant fashion. Congratulations to them. Now I said the Boston Celtics, they haven't won a championship since 2008, since Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett and them when they was in the uniform. Now I gotta pose this question right now. With this title run right here, with the type of performance and the type of historic run that the Boston Celtics just went on, can we put Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum? Can we say they a better duo than Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce was with the Boston Celtics? Now, it's a legitimate argument. Definitely a legitimate argument. Now, you got Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, they played with each other what? From 2008, from 2014. You got Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, they went to 3 conference finals, 2 NBA finals. They won them a ring within that time span. The first year Kevin Garnett got there, they won them an NBA championship. A damn good duo. Especially in that time period when they going against the bad boy Pistons and they was going up against the LeBron Jameses of the world, the Kobe Bryants and all these things. It's a legitimate argument. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they'd have been at 6 NBA Eastern Conference Finals. They'd have been at 2 NBA Finals. Now they done won. That was the only thing missing. Now that's why I say it's an argument. They didn't went to more conference finals, but they done been to the same NBA finals and they done got them a ring now. So now we can compare them. So I need y'all in the comments and hey, y'all answer this question for me. Y'all let me know. Who do y'all got as the better Celtic duo? Kevin Garnett or the truth? Kevin Garnett and the truth or Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? It's an argument to be had. Now another thing that I want to get off my chest. Now that we seen how this playoffs played out and they ultimately got it done and they finished the job and sealed the deal, why I don't hear nobody talking about how the Boston Celtics was the super team? Just like how they was talking about when with KD joined the Warriors and how they was unbeatable with the super team. I didn't hear not that one time with the Boston Celtics. Now the Boston Celtics, they didn't have them a historic regular season, a historic season. Best number one offense in the NBA all season long. They finished with a 64-18 record, a 15-3 playoff record, a 16-3 playoff record. Excuse me. The Warriors in 2017, the first year KD got there, they was 65. They was 67-15, a playoff record of 16-1. Now I must admit that's dominance, pure dominance right there. Now, if overpower was a thing, that is the pure definition of overpowered. But that following year in 2018, when they went back to back, in 2018, the Warriors was 58-24 and the playoff record of 16-5. 16-5, yes, I said it. 16-5, a record of 58-24. Boston Celtics was 64-18 this season. 16-3. They got good complementary role players. A plus role players. Drew Holiday, a champion, veteran. Al Horford, veteran. Derek White, high level role player. Then you got an All NBA player in Jason Tatum, been 3 times All NBA. Supposed to be a face of a league. Jaylen Brown, All Star caliber player, got snubbed from an All NBA team this season, but we know what he represents. A lot of noise been going around that Jaylen Brown been the best player, arguably been the best player for the Boston Celtics this playoff run. Why I just need that same energy. Because this team was just as dominant as that 2017-2018 Warriors team with Kevin Durant. But I don't hear nobody talking about how they was the super team. I just had to get that off my chest. We can't pick and choose and do all these things. I know y'all like to talk about KD and how y'all like to take away the rings and all this because he had a quote unquote super team. Well, damn it, we just seen the same type of caliber team in the Boston Celtics run through everybody's knees. I'm talking about completely ran through them. And it took a Hercules effort from each team that they played in the playoffs to get a win from them. We seen the Miami Heat in the first round. In game 2, sell they soul to get a win. Following that round, we done seen Donovan Mitchell, the Cleveland Cavaliers, sell they soul to get a win. Indiana Pacers, they couldn't get to that type of they didn't sell they soul, so you seen what happened to them, they got swept. Dallas Mavericks, they came out in game 4. I just told y'all what happened. Game 4 and game 5, that wasn't the same team. Sold they soul to get that win. I just need that same energy. But nonetheless, that Boston Celtics is a great team. They got a chance to do something special in these next years. I don't think this is the end of the Boston Celtics either. Jason Tatum, he's still on contract. Jaylen Brown on contract. Drew Holiday is on contract. Al Horford is on contract. Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser. They can run it back again next season with the same squad. Kristaps Porzingis is on contract. They got a chance to do something special up there in the Beantown, in the TD Garden, up there in Boston, Massachusetts. They can start their own dynasty over there. I done told you already, in the Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown era, they'd have been in 6 conference finals already. Out of the 7-8 years, out of the 7 to 8 years that Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown been there, they'd have been in 6 conference finals, 2 NBA finals. They finally got them over that mountaintop and they ain't got them a ring. Now they know how. Now they got that sniff of what it takes to win, and now they got the opportunity of what it feels like. They got that experience. They got the pieces now. I think they got a chance to do something. I'm not gonna say they gonna be the Golden State Warriors dynasty or the San Antonio Spurs. But damn it, hell, all I know is long as Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is on the Boston Celtics, hey, I can guarantee they going to the conference finals. I can guarantee you that. So I definitely think they got a chance to do something special over there, and they got a chance to go on multiple runs, multiple championship runs to boost their legacy, to boost their legacy, to boost their career. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Do y'all think the Boston Celtics can win multiple championships now? Drew Holiday, he on contract. They got to pay Derek White. Hopefully they can bring Derek White back because he's a pivotal piece of this team. He's not your typical role player. Yeah, Derek White not your typical role player. A hell of a defender. And he averaged 17 points throughout the whole playoff season. Can shoot the three well. Got good size on him. Can play different positions. Versatile. And that's the thing with the Boston Celtics. They got many different guys that can do many different things on the floor. They got many guys that can handle the ball. They can defend. They can switch 1 through 4. They can shoot the three. They can get to the mid range. They can get to the paint. They got a good coach in Joe Mazzulla, and they trust the system and what they got going on over there. And now that they seen that Joe Mazzulla's system work, man. And I think these guys ain't got nothing to do but grow. Jason Tatum, he 26 years old. Jaylen Brown, 27 years old. And Derek White still young. Payne Pritchard still young. And I just told you, he the half court he master. Every time I look up, he was hitting a damn half court three. Hell, he got me starting to think he be man. I don't know now. But nonetheless, like I said, man, congratulations to the Boston Celtics. But I need answers though. Do y'all in the comments let me know? Do y'all think the Boston Celtics can go on multiple championship runs and make their own dynasty of their own? Do y'all think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is a Celtic duo than Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce was? It's a fair argument. It's a line up. Like I told you. Paul Pierce, KG, been to 3 conference finals, 2 NBA finals, won the first year Kevin Garnett got there. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, first year they got there, they went to the conference finals. Ultimately, they went up against LeBron James. Hey, rookie Jason Tatum going up against arguably the greatest of all time. Ain't no shame in that, brother. Ain't no shame in that. But 6 conference finals, 2 NBA finals appearances. Now they got them a ring to go and match up with them. Y'all let me know. Who is the better Celtic duo? Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, or Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? Y'all let me know in the comments right now. Please let me know. Cause I'm not gonna tell y'all who I got. But if I had to, hey, it's hard not to say them. It's hard not to say them boys right now. JT and JB. 6 conference finals. I understand they both got 2 finals appearances. They both only got 1 ring apiece. But once you went to that conference finals, once you get to that one round away from the promised land, hey man, that like I said, every time you look up, them boys is in the conference finals. They not losing no round before. Nope. Hey, it's hard to go against them. No disrespect to KG and Paul Pierce and what they did in the Boston Celtics uniform. They didn't pass the torch on down. And I'm pretty sure they didn't gave them game. They the OGs. And you got to respect the OGs. Now understand that. But with this ring right here and what they just did and the type of historic playoff run that they just went on to capitalize it and cap it off, I got to give it to them. I got to give it to Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. I'm not saying that they are individually better than Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett was. I'm talking about as a duo. I'm taking Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Now, another thing I want to discuss before we get that out the way. Once again, congratulations to the Boston Celtics. But hey, the NBA, we gotta do something better with these finals, with these games and this commentary. It was trash. This didn't even feel like no damn NBA finals. I miss Mark Jackson. I miss Mark Jackson. I didn't hear not one time say, "Mama, there go that man." Allow me to have this dance. I remember growing up as a kid watching them Kobe series, watching Steph now, watching LeBron. That's nostalgic. What we doing now? You got Doris Burke over here talking about some damn Caitlin Clark and all this foolishness. Man, ain't man. Hey, stop. We ain't here for that. We not here for that. We got JJ ready to get to talking this professional talk. Man, hey, when we commentating the game of basketball, we need Mark Jackson. Mike Breen can stay because he known for the legendary Bane. But I miss Mark Jackson what he brought to the NBA finals commentating wise. The NBA finals just didn't have no feel to it commentating wise. I didn't know. I watched half the games on mute. I was tired of hearing Doris Burke talk about some foolishness. Half the time she wasn't even talking about basketball. They get to talking about Darren Hurley during the games and the Lakers coaching job and everything but the NBA finals. And that's bad for the NBA. This going down here. What's going on? It doesn't have no feel to it. Like I said, it was nostalgic to hear Mama. There go that man. When Jason Tatum he stepped back, hit one of them threes. We watched Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, somebody hit a three, do a nice little move. I want to hear that. Allow me to have this dance. I want to hear that. I miss that. That's what we came up on. Man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button though. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Nonetheless, there was a good playoffs. NBA season is officially over. It's wraps. Boston Celtics banner 18. I know all Celtics fans, they hype. Hey man, they probably Kevin Garnett, I know Paul Pierce, he's somewhere right now getting drunk. He high, all type of stuff. He might no, ain't no telling with Paul Pierce. That man crazy, but Kevin Garnett, uh all the shout out to the whole Boston Celtics. Just all the old players and all the greats that came through the Boston Celtics. You know, they definitely these young boys that came and represent, put up banner 18 and put on for the culture for the Boston Celtics. And congratulations to them and to the good season that they had. They definitely earned it. They was the better team. And they definitely got a chance to do something special moving forward. Not just this season, but I think they got a chance to win multiple. They got the team gonna be together for the next 3-4 years. You know, hopefully they don't get the injury bug and nothing like that. It ain't no telling. We might be looking at a new dynasty right here in the making. Cause the way that was a dominant playoff run right here. They lost 3 games, 16-3. Like I said, the Warriors in 2017, they was 16-1. That next year, they was 15-5, 16-5. This year Boston Celtics playoff run was better than the 2018 Warriors with Kevin Durant. That just show you how great this team was. But like I said, the Dallas Mavericks is not the end for the Dallas Mavericks and none of that. I don't want y'all to get this misconstrued. This is a young team. Good learning experience for him. Good learning experience for Jason Kidd because hell, I don't know what he was doing. But